It's terrifying. Going this far from a place I'd spent my entire life.
But it's also damn exciting.
You guys doing okay? Nervous about
The fights? What fights? I did not leave my home and laboratory to foray into battle, child. Did someone tell me this? Because I don't recall.
We needed a doctor with us.
Yes, I understand. I do. But fighting it's dangerous. People get hurt.
Yeah, I can't lie. Yeah, it scares me.
Aurora's troops and Technomancers. We'll have to be tactical about it. Hit them in small groups, since there's not a lot of us. But we stick to that plan, and we should be fine.
Sure. Yeah, I'm sure once we get there and we get to doing and not just thinking, I'll be fine.
This ain't my first rodeo, Lieutenant. In other words, it always goes tits up. But when you've been...
Did you just call my baby pretty neat?
I didn't mean...
Holy shit. I think you guys plucked this fucker.
It's huge. Really just shows how big a scale Aurora thinks on. Alright, let's focus on finding the tunnel entrance. Those structures look colonial. Dome's gotta be close.
These are strange structures. I've never seen anything.
Something in particular? In order to sneak around. I'm sure the captain likes it. Yeah, it's just my turn.
A Technomancer from Abundance. And I heard you were all nearly extinct. What are you...
I want to come in, and you're gonna help me.
No, I don't think I am.
I told you you would. Don't know why you didn't believe.
Here I come.
The dome's in amazing condition. Well, it looks like we found the relic. Doesn't look like much, but the style of writing looks familiar. You able to decipher it? What is...
We haven't been able to decipher it yet, but yes, I don't know what you're planning to do with it, and I don't want to offend you by talking about sacred matters, but you know...
I know what I'm doing.
What is it? It looks old. We should show this to the captain. It must be important, judging how guarded this place is.
It's an ancient object indeed, but I don't think that the captain will be interested in it.
This is one of those ancient objects Technomancers collect. I understand.
There's a ton of different chemicals. They must have been using them to make explosives. Guess it'd work for me too. Just gotta be careful. But with the detonator and explosives, I should be able to set it off.
You really believe that they'll have left enough to blow up the tunnels here? Wouldn't be very smart of them.
I need some materials if I'm gonna collapse this tunnel.
The men must have mercy. They will die.
What's going on?
The Aurora men locked them up to dig. They know they are only beasts, but if the men must have mercy, they will die if he does not help them.
Here's your...
They will never forget the Hammerman.
Need some explosives to trigger a chain reaction. Got everything I need to shut this access point down for good. All set. Just need to get back to the rover before setting it all off. Tunnel's gone. Aurora's got no way into Ophir anymore. Mission accomplished.
The intensity of the vibrations is soothing, hypnotic. They make me so tired.
Dear old Scott. My machine's caressing you with rumbles. Sweet talking ya. Can't go falling asleep on a battlefield, though.
Thanks to you, the city won't ever have to face another attack like the last. All those people wounded because of those broken shutters. Just thinking about it, I feel nauseous.
It's probably the rover. Gotta get used to the vibrations. Most people fucking puke their ass out their first time.
No, I meant the thought of all the... Never mind.
I really don't get it. This is war, right? Aurora shows up and blows up part of our city, and how do we retaliate? Send a handful of people like us? I don't get it.
You ever do anything but bitch? Successful mission. Tripping a rover. Hell, if I was you, I'd be grinning ear to ear. Why don't you do that? Bitch less, smile more. Sir, I've got, something to ask you.
What can I do for you?
Well, I don't know if you know, but my dad died when I was young. Actually, he disappeared. He never came back from one of his explorations 15 years ago.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Yeah, I don't want your pity, okay? It's not about that. What I mean is, I've never managed to find out what kind of mission he was on and where he had gone. I know he was close to Scott. He was probably even his best friend. That old crazy man doesn't want to tell me anything. He says he wants to protect me. Look, I'll just cut to the point. I was wondering if you'd maybe look in his dispensary for me. See if you could find any of my father's notes, or letters, or...
I don't know, Amelia.
I'm not asking you to...
All right.
Yeah,
Hello, Scott. My captain told me...
Is it related to you?
No.
Oh, well, should I take my pouch then?
I think I have a problem with going through your friend's things. I hope whatever you're looking for, it's worth it.
I'm trying to find information about the past. It's personal, okay?
Forget it. You couldn't understand. The officers, they aren't like us. They're above it.
Hello, Mancer.
Hello. I found some of your...
I knew it.
Most of the correspondence was friendly. They were very close. Some letters gloss over an expedition that they had done together. But what surprised me the most is when your father talks... The last letter I found is a bit bizarre.
What did he mean?
Your dad begged Scott to stop the madness, warning that his wife's divorce was only the beginning of what he would lose if he couldn't face the truth. That it was too late.
It's true that it's rather mysterious.
No, he never told me about him. He obviously...
We have to find out what the...
I'm sorry to...
Ex-wife,
Nothing bad.
a friend.
Just looking for some information on one of his...
Get out. Get out!
I'm not here to make you relive your pain. And I'm sorry if that's what it looks like, but I'm here for Mark.
The poor girl. I loved our son. Scott did. When Scott noticed them, So Mark tried. Then they came. So tell...
I'd advise you not to feel for what the old man's been. I've known some folks myself who went through the same thing. Breaks couples up, you know. Stress of never being able to have kids again.
Why never again?
There's these sterilized families who've had a mutant to make sure they don't have no more.
It's sad, but it's the only way to protect our own kind. At least now I understand why the professor's so...
Hello, Mancer.
Hello? I talked to
So?
It's an awful story. Her son. Anyway, their son was struck by mutation. They took him away from them, of course. Their exploration apparently didn't lead to anything concrete for the boy, and Scott descended into madness. And then one day...
Shit. So my father's disappearance is related to that poor kid? Thank you, Zach. I'm gonna...
You're not like other...
Is that supposed to...
You just...
I drive a Rover. Take anyone...
Easy kill.
You were a fucking...
You already back, Lieutenant Zachariah?
Captain, all Aurora tunnels were destroyed.
I knew you wouldn't find Ryan and get your pay. It was
Mutants are back to...
well done. Now go see Colonel Ian Mancer came by looking for you. Hope this isn't going to be a habit, Lieutenant. His problems aren't you.
Of course. Hi.
Lieutenant!
Captain Eliza told me...
Indeed, I've been...
Zachariah, a pleasure.
I've returned, great.
A glorious day. You have no idea what this means, Zachariah. The language is indeed difficult, and most no longer have the knowledge or ability to... Sean was certainly right in his appraisal. A word of warning, Zachariah. Word spreading about your missions. If there is an ASC spy amongst your ranks, he will not only know our secret, but eventually share it back to his master.
Thank you for the warning. Gotta find that spy. Maybe I should ask around.
Lieutenant, look, Lieutenant, maybe...
Cut to the point, so...
I think we're being tailed, sir.
All right. Any...
Hell yeah. I ain't no hunter for nothing, sir. I'd say we could leave from, say, the barracks or something, and head towards the we just treat it like we're out for a walk. Then, once we know we're being followed, we lead him to a trap down it.
That's one way to... All right. Point.
Lieutenant?
I want to know my men better.
Oh, great. Show and tell.
What do you do when you're off duty?
Nothing special. See my folks, I guess. They ain't getting any younger, so... And I get most of my... And I ain't married, so... When I ain't with them, I'm at the bar. Not exactly a picture-perfect life, but it's mine. And hell, I get paid enough to help him out.
What do you think about Jeffrey?
He's a village idiot who thinks he can brown-nose his way to a promotion. Fucking rich.
I'm gonna leave you alone. Seems you'd rather be that way anyway.
Colonel Ian Mancer came by looking.
Of course. Have a moment, Captain?
Depends what you need.
Just want to get to know you.
I don't usually mix business and pleasure, Lieutenant, but...
Can I ask about your...
Tread carefully, Lieutenant. What might... But here's my answer. They're a great source. I trust you won't repeat...
My lips are sealed, Captain. I can't open it without a code. Everything's clean in here. Looks just like the captain's work. Nothing that implies she's working with the ASC.
Lieutenant?
How old are you?
The fuck does it matter to you? Older than you, though.
I want to know about your...
You really want to know about my childhood? Never expected.
So when'd you join?
5 years ago. Time fucking flies, don't it? It was in 126. Lieutenant?
This must be a tip of his parents. And his damn notes. Bastard's got my whole schedule in here, and the names of every single person we saw together.
At your command.
Have a second to talk?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, just...
Wow, that's...
So what's your life like?
Tell you the truth, Lieutenant, not much to tell. I try to visit the city, make some friends, you know, and, oh yeah, there's also, you know, I try to still do some hunting.
You have a good child?
Oh yeah, you know it, Lieutenant. Really nice girl. They were good. Off I went to the...
Feels like a Green Hope souvenir stand. Kid must be missing home. Unless being messy's a crime, though. Doesn't look like he's doing anything wrong. Must have been Dave keeping...
Lieutenant?
I know you're a drinking man, so what do you see?
Looks like it's my lucky day. So why don't you cut the bull and tell me why we're really here?
Sure.
You've been spying on me, Dave. Been reporting everything back to Victor. I don't like rats. That's not all right with me.
Is it a surprise I have no loyalty to you? I don't like you, Lieutenant. Never did. I sure as hell wasn't gonna risk making Victor angry at me to save your ass. Hell, I was downright excited to tell him what I knew. Even some shit I didn't know and just felt like making up. And in return, they left me the hell alone. All I ever wanted, and worth every moment. If you don't like it, complain to the Colonel.
Dave, I'm sorry, but a rat's a rat, and there's only one way to make it any different.
At least let me die with a weapon in my hand.